guys, Nikkie I is online, and this channel kind of has become a backup channel in case you didn't know. My main focus is my music channel, Nikkie I Music, and even then I still haven't really been posting much content. I'll kind of talk about that a little later in this video, but I wanted to make this video because one of my friends came across my vlog channel, this channel, and she told me that I was very funny and very personable.
Even though a majority of those videos were created 4 years ago and are cringy, to me at least, because I've grown as a person.
And she thought that I should go back to creating vlogs, go back to trying to be a YouTuber, I guess, create more vlogging content, videos like this. And I figured, why not? It'd be fun to go back. So I'm hoping to slowly get back into using this channel a little bit more, but keep in mind that this is definitely still a backup channel to my cover channel. But yeah, I wanted to reintroduce myself to YouTube and the YouTube community because it has been a long time since I've created fun content that's like, I don't know, YouTuber-esque content. So vlogs, comedy videos, fashion videos, I don't even know. But it's been a while since I've created anything like that because I think the last 2 videos on this channel are my reputation tour video, which is kind of in that category, kind of not, because I only made it as like a request, and a Q&A video, which isn't really in that unless you do more YouTuber videos and then you put a Q&A in there every once in a while. But yeah, this is kind of me hoping to get back into the swing of making vlogs and fun videos every once in a while. Not necessarily every week, not every couple weeks, just, you know, every once in a while, so you guys have some more fun content from me. Okay, I'm gonna reintroduce myself now. Hi, I'm Nikkie. I'm 18 and I'm from Southern Arizona. I'm a singer-songwriter. That is my #1 thing. I have an album out called Puppeteer. It came out May 25th of this year and is a 9-song
sort of concept album. Like, it's not necessarily a concept album because it was all based on my experiences through life, but it has like a theme of strength and independence and a journey of finding like yourself and your own self-love and stuff like that.
And it's just based off like experiences that I went through in my life because just in the past 4 years, because the first song on the album, Firework, was the oldest song on the album, and it was written in December.
Excuse me. Okay.
It was written in December of 2014, and kind of the album kind of follows where I was in that place of December of 2014 to where I was in November of 2017 when I recorded the album. Not in order, obviously, because I
wrote different songs at different points, and then I just kind of combined them to make them flow the most like a story.
The last song on the album that I'd written was Cruel Sick Joke when my friend passed away in November of last year, November 2017.
Which is what I think I said, that was like my journey from that time to that time.
It's definitely part of that journey of like feeling lost and kind of hopeless, and it's just that whole journey. But yeah, I have an album out, and I'm hoping to go on tour next year. No promises, but that's what I'm kind of hoping for next year.
In 2019.
Along with being a singer and a songwriter, I'm also a photographer by day. I work at a photography studio, and I take like family photos and like wedding photos. I did a wedding shoot, like an impromptu wedding shoot.
They came in and they're like, we just got married, can you take our photos? And we're like, yeah, heck yeah, I can do that.
I take family photos, a lot of kids, a lot of babies, Christmas photos, stuff like that.
It's fun.
It took me about 11 months from my first job search because I started like looking and applying for jobs.
Seasonal jobs?
In September of 2017. So it took me 11 months to get a job, and I'm not gonna lie, it was really frustrating. I was getting really mad and really frustrated, and I was wondering what's wrong with me, like why
can't I get a job?
But I don't know. Whatever the reason is, the universe gave me this very perfect job as a photographer, and that's my day job, and it's perfect for me. The atmosphere is amazing, my coworkers are all great, and I absolutely love it. I'm a Taurus sun, I'm a Pisces moon, and I'm a Leo rising. So I'm definitely artistic, definitely very creative, stubborn about making things. I have the procrastination trait and the lazy trait, and I try to push past it, I really do, but it just somehow it'll get to me, and then I just lose a day, or I lose it, or I lose my motivation to do the projects. It's like I'll come up with really good ideas for projects or like fun things to do, and then I just don't finish them, and it's very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating.
And I shouldn't blame it on the stars, blame it on the signs, blame it on whatever.
But that's just who I am as a person, and I'm just like, what do I do? I'm working on it. Definitely one of my biggest flaws as a content creator, and this goes across all my social media systems.
This goes across my Instagram, this goes across my Facebook, this goes across my Twitter, my Tumblr, my YouTube channels, anything that I'm on. Oh, I'm on Dayflash too. If you guys know what that is, I'm on Dayflash.
And one of my biggest flaws as a content creator is not having content. And it's very frustrating because it's like I could take selfies from my Instagram and I could just post them and I could be like an Instagram model and have selfies and stuff. But the thing is, that's not fun. That's not like fun content for you guys. Like getting a selfie every day, I don't know. So I like having creative content, like
Creative footage, creative, whatever.
but like I don't have someone to go and take photos of me every single day or go and take photos of me for things all the time. Like I'm not having photo shoots a lot.
I wish I was, but I'm not.
So definitely one of my biggest flaws as a content creator is actually creating content. So that is something I'm definitely going to try to get better at. That's definitely been a goal of mine for the month of September. My biggest goal, and just in general, not like for the month of September, not whatever. My biggest goal out of my life is to create something that's going to be worth something to somebody. Like my goal is to create art that's gonna like stick with people, like a whole group of people, and to find a tribe of people who want me to help them, I guess is kind of a good way to put it. Like as a musician, my goal is to find people who will listen to my music, who want to hear me sing, who want to hear my words, who my words resonate with, who need to hear what I want to say, who wants to hear what I need to say. You know, like my goal is to create an atmosphere that is loving and kind and supportive and uplifting when people need it the most. And I think that's really all I can really ask for out of my music. Like as achievable goals, there's really two big ones that I want for my music. The first one is to perform on Times Square on New Year's Eve.
That's been like my biggest goal since I was like 12, and I'm 18 now, so it's still a goal of mine.
Still something I want to do at some point in my life. And then obviously in terms of like awards, I really want to win a Grammy, just because that's obviously one of the highest like achievements you can get as a musician without having an award named after yourself.
Which, like, that'd be awesome too to have an award named after me, but may or may not happen in my lifetime. That's okay.
As long as I win one Grammy in my life, I'm good. Some of my influences are Taylor Swift. Obviously, there's like 2 videos on my channel about Taylor.
A 1989 review, which I made public after making my rep tour experience, because I referenced it in there, and it's very cringy. You can definitely see where I was 4 years ago.
So Taylor, and then Fall Out Boy. I started getting into Fall Out Boy when I was 10, and then I really didn't get into them like really until the Save Rock and Roll era in 2013. My song Know What You Did in the Dark is my favorite Fall Out Boy song, and it's just because it came at a time when I really needed it. But honestly, From Under the Cork Tree is probably my favorite Fall Out Boy album out of all of them, just because I really like how Pete wrote on From Under the Cork Tree. I like the way the lyrics were written, and yeah, Pete specifically is definitely one of my biggest influences writing. I feel like after, because I listened to Taylor since I was like 7, right? Like, I've listened to Taylor pretty much for a good fraction of my life.
I'd say almost my whole life. That's not true.
A majority of my life, though. I've listened to Taylor, and I've grown up with Taylor. And I really got my, like, basis of songwriting from Taylor, but then once I started listening to other artists, like, I mean, I've listened to other artists my entire life, but, like, once I really started getting into other artists, that's when I kind of found my muse, and I was able to form my own voice and my own songwriting in the way that I write. But Pete is definitely, like, a very big influence next to Taylor specifically, although Fall Out Boy as a band really gives me ideas for music and how, like,
I don't know how to explain it. Like,
they definitely have helped encouraged me to, like, even change my instrumentation in my style as an artist. I also really like Halsey. Halsey is another one of those examples of instrumentation and ideas of, like, how to use my voice. The reason I really like Halsey is because she's really one of the first alto lower voice people that has been popular in my lifetime.
my mom brings up Joan Jett, and there's Janis Joplin, and a few others, and my mom brings up all the time when she hears me sing.
I'm like, that's great. But you know who's been popular my entire life?
Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Lindsay Lohan, Hilary Duff, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez. I love Taylor, but she's still in that kind of like mid to high range. Taylor, Ariana Grande.
You know, like, as much as I love listening to them, don't get me wrong, I love listening to them, but as much as I love listening to them, they're all like mezzos or sopranos, and they're using their upper register the entire time, and that's just the trend in music my entire life. So hearing Halsey and, like, seeing Halsey become popular was really great for me, because it was like,
Oh, also cool. Lower voices. Awesome. Cool.
okay. Anyway, and then I Come For Hire came into my life around 2014. It was New Year's Eve 2014 when I got into I Come For Hire. And Ariel has been a really big force in my life since then. I really love the way they write, Icon, between Ariel and Sean. I love the way they write. I love the lyrics. The instrumentation, because they're a very genre-bending band, and that's my goal as a musician as well, is to break genre barriers. So, like, one album is very, very, very heavily rock, one's more electronic, one's like a hip-hop rock mix. It's really cool. It is really, really, really cool that they are able to do that, and they have their tribe. They found their people. They found their group, and that's, like, really inspiring to me. Ariel released a Rockstar Crash Course around my 17th birthday. It was like March of 2017, and my mom bought it for me for my birthday, and it's the coolest thing because it comes with a Facebook group, and the Facebook group has been very supportive. I've met some really cool people through the Facebook group. So, like, because of Ariel herself, who's interacted with me a lot, and I'm like, she's like, I love her so much. I get, like, starstruck.
Oh, and I've interacted with Taylor a few times too. Taylor follows me on Tumblr and has liked 4 of my original posts, sorry. Taylor's liked 4 of my original posts, and 3 reblogs. 3 or 4 reblogs, I think it's 3. I think it's 3. So yeah, 7 posts total, 4, and then 3.
Point is, I've interacted a lot with Ariel, and it's been great, and it's something that I appreciate a lot, and she definitely influences me a lot. My favorite animal is a sloth. My favorite foods are sushi and, like, carbs, like pastas and breads and potatoes. Carbs. My favorite season is fall. My favorite time of the year, which is different than seasons, is between Halloween and just after Christmas, like Halloween, like October 1st through the end of the year, because I love doing, like, New Year's stuff as well as Christmas stuff. So between Halloween season and New Year's season is my favorite time of the year. My favorite number is 13, as well as 17. Both numbers have, like, equal significance to me. If I could travel the world anywhere, I would go to Estonia, because they have, like, a rich music culture. Oh, one last fact, because I can't leave you guys without this fact. What the heck? Okay, my last fact is that I have a dog named Indy, and she's 3 years old as of now. Like when I started this channel,
Before I started this channel, let me just tell you how long I've had this channel, right?
before I started this channel, I had my childhood dog who I had from 6 to 15. Her name was Hope, and she was a German Shepherd, and she was the best. And I love her so much, and I hope she's doing great on the Rainbow Bridge and everything. But about a year after I made this channel, she passed away, and this dog was born 2 days before she passed away, or 3 days before she passed away, right? It's like perfect timing, because we got this dog, 12 weeks old, we got this like little puppy, she's like yay big. Now she weighs 71 pounds and her head takes up my entire chest. Like her head's like this big. She used to be able to lay on me like this. Now she just can only lay her head on me. And that's fine, but she's grown up so big, and that's just how much time has passed since I started this channel, which is insane. So yeah, I hope that's a little bit of an introduction on me. If you're new to this channel and you just kind of happen to find me on Instagram or Twitter or anywhere else, give this video a thumbs up, comment below. If you really liked it, I would love it if you subscribed. If you're a returning person, you just gotta, give that thumbs up, comment below, keep on subscribing, that's all. Yeah, I will see you next time, whenever that will be. Bye!
I'm totally keeping that.